Destiny.
And this is Out of the Loop. Hey. Hey. Right?
Welcome to Out of the Loop.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Come on.
Today's our first kind of second episode. And today
first kind of second episode.
Yeah, I mean the first one was kind of about nothing, so
Okay.
it's about us, but you know, nothing.
Which is something.
Nothing
Something.
too crazy about us. So this episode is going to be about what is health. We're going to be talking all about, you know, what's health to us as a whole, and you know, general definitions, yada yada yada, all that good stuff. You want to read off the definitions?
No. So in discussing what is health, I took the time to kind of look up what Merriam-Webster considers health, and it goes as followed. It's a noun, and it's in the condition of being sound in the mind, body, and or spirit, and it means freedom from physical pain or disease, and also it's the general condition of the body. So, you know, with that, what is health to you? So I can start off. So based off of the dictionary definition, I kind of align very much with what that is, but more to elaborate, for me, it's all of those things collectively. Like it's not or. It's trying to figure out that balance and understand, like, it's good to be healthy in your body, it's good to be healthy in the mind, it's good to be healthy in the spirit, and doing those things to try to, like, make sure that you're exerting that, you know, and just trying to be mindful and just trying to figure out how I can balance those things within myself. So how I can balance, like, a good diet, I can balance a good diet for my mind, so I can balance a good diet for my spirituality, which kind of pulls us more into the next question, which is more like understanding the importance of your health.
Can I answer it?
Sorry about that. Sorry about that. What does health mean to you? I'm sorry about that, guys. I just
So honestly, my answer is pretty much similar to yours. Yeah, she kind of did that, so she just So pretty much, what is health to me? It really is a total mind, body, soul thing.
Yes.
Mind, body, spirit, soul. It's one in one kind of to me.
Yeah.
You know, you can't really be tackling spiritual issues if you're not gonna get to the solar level of yourself.
Preach, girl.
As a whole, I feel like a lot of times we put a lot of emphasis on the health of the body.
Yeah.
And we don't put an equal emphasis on the mind and the spirit, and you know, really making sure that, like, you are mentally, physically,
I was gonna say
and
mental, that's the first thing. Yep.
Equally, you know, actually taking care of all of those things equally.
Yeah.
And not just really focusing on how you look, and then forgetting about all of the trauma that you might have been through that made you put a lot of emphasis on how you look, maybe at some point in time, or thinking about, you know, how spirituality may actually enhance your life if you actually took some time to yourself to connect with yourself on a very individual basis.
Yeah.
So, because a lot of times we're interacting with people in and out, and we don't really take time to sit to ourselves alone, like meditating, or, you know, some people pray, some people, you know, they do a lot of different things, a lot of rituals that are intrinsic to them, and I think all of that has to do with your health and how you go out and, like, live a healthy life, you know, day to day.
So with that definition and understanding between the two of us, so what does it mean to understand the importance of your health, and, you know, what does health mean to you? And, you know, so that's pretty much the cap on it. And now that we understand it, what are we doing to practice health in the senses of what we just discussed? So what are we doing to practice mental health? What are you guys doing to practice mental health? What are you doing to practice physical health, emotional, spiritual, health and relationships, friendships,
Please.
situationships?
Maybe not by episode 2. We have a bunch of followers day 1, but
Right,
please
but
leave it in
still,
the comments.
yeah,
Let us
leave a
know
comment because
what's health to you,
we're
what's
growing,
your regimen, and
we're
how,
getting healthy.
yeah, what's your regimen, and what are the little steps that you're taking. Do you want to share first, or?
Absolutely. So I'll be real frank. I am a person that I find that I struggle with kind of like balance. I find that I put a lot of energy into something at one time, and I'm trying to kind of learn how to put energy into multiple things at one time. And I mean, like, I do it, but I don't. But more for myself, especially in discussing health, I've been trying to focus on, really meditating more. I've been journaling lately. I've been really trying to get back into the steps that I used to take to really kind of keep myself healthy. I think that meditation and journaling for me is crucial for my mental. I'm a person that overthinks. I'm constantly thinking. I'm constantly analyzing. I'm constantly like, damn, no, I shouldn't. Wait, should I have? No, no. I'm constantly doing that, and journaling and meditation has really helped me to kind of be confident in myself and confident in my steps and the things that I'm gonna be making choices about. Um, as far as physical health, I can't say that I work out. I think I'm in a pretty good physical state. But I can't say that I work out like as far as in the gym, but I do, I am mindful about things that I ingest. It's more for me like dietary things. Like, I'm not really much, I don't eat pork. I'm not really crazy trying to transition out of red meat. There was a period of time where I did very well and, purged a lot of things out of my diet, but now I'm not so much trying to follow fads or kind of be like overwhelmed. There's a lot of like veganism, and there's a lot of like pescatarian, a lot of like diets, and a lot of things that are out right now, and people are like, oh, don't eat this, or you should eat this, or don't eat that. I think it's really important for you to solidify a diet. You should definitely, do your research and know what works for you and what doesn't. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what you can and can't eat. I can tell you what I eat and what I don't eat. But that's me, and so that's kind of where I am with health. Just trying to incorporate working out at home. Calisthenics, going to the park, making sure I get my daily walks in, get my runs in, and honestly, daily walks, because I do customer service. It's crucial to my mental. Again, it's back to that, because if you don't get up from your desk and take a breather, take a break, separate yourself from work, because people, you have to understand, it's not. Work is very consuming. It's 40 hours a week of you sitting at this desk, and then you get, this allotted time to yourself. So you really got to come up with that balance, and you really got to figure out, like, okay, my health is diminishing right now sitting at this desk. I really need to, like, break this up. So, I've just been trying to just kind of rise myself in, like, vibrations and energy, and really, like, reestablish my health is kind of the best way that I could really put that. Trying to, just focus on all focal points of health, like all 4 or 3 zones of health, and, simple things like that. I'm not going to say that I'm like eating the best. I'm not going to say that I'm, religious to meditating every night at 9 p.m. and, my candles set and all that. I'm not. I have a kid, so I'd be 9 o'clock. I could be knocked out. I could be reading a book. I could be scrolling on Instagram. I could be twerking in the mirror somewhere. It's an assortment of things, but it's really just trying to find that balance and really being mindful. So for me, right now, that is definitely what I'm doing to practice health. What about you, girl? What you doing? You twerking? Twerking is good for your body. It's a whole body workout. Don't do your research.
No.
She's twerking.
Yeah, no, I do a little bit of twerking here and there. Seriously, not really twerking. I would say more, whining and gadong and popping. I wouldn't really call it twerking. I don't really twerk per se. Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyways, so basically, what I do, I have to say, I've come to find that like some people actually kind of like watch my health routines here and there, because I at one point in time definitely had way more weight on me than I have now. And part of me getting to this point was and not that I feel like I'm at some like upper echelon like goals or anything, like whatever. For me, it was really just about like realizing that I felt unhealthy, and I felt unhealthy because I would do like activities and not feel like I was in the best shape to do them.
Legit.
And like walking up
The
a couple of
stairs.
flights of stairs, like I'm winded, things like that, you know.
I'm
So, and then, you know, sometimes I guess it was like, you know, I wish like I could wear that thing and not feel self conscious in it, you know, at some points, because I've always been into fashion. So, yes, to a certain extent, like there's some things that I will always be firm, like some things that some people really probably shouldn't really be wearing. If you feel comfortable wearing that, that's cool. But, you know, at the end of the day, if anybody says something to you, you kind of knew what you were doing when you put that thing on. So, you know, you were looking for the attention, honestly. And that's what happens. But for me, I just wanted to feel good in what I wore. And, like, really good. Not because of what other people were saying, but because I really felt good inside and out. And so I started, like, my freshman year of college, I would go to the gym, like, and only because the gym was free and it was there and on campus, and
Free
all I had to
gym.
do was walk, and I didn't have nothing to do some days in class. So like if you're a college student, I would definitely recommend utilizing your free gym on campus. If you guys have free access to going to the gym on campus, go. Especially if you know that like you want to get better in check with your body and stuff. Like it, why pay for a membership when you could probably go to, you know, you're killing two birds with one stone.
No, that's really true. I never utilized my gym membership, but the cafe though.
Anyways, but yeah. So besides that, also, I started cutting out a lot of different meals. Like I was a big McDonald's person growing up. I ate a ton of McDonald's. Like I ate a lot of junk food, a lot of trashy things. So like as I started to get into my 20s, one of the things that I would start to do was like really start cooking more.
Yeah.
So that helped me because food is expensive when you buy a lot of it in the store. So you really start becoming mindful of what exactly you're buying, how much you can make, or what you make. And I discovered that if I cooked more stuff from scratch, it would be a lot cheaper, and I would have more food.
That's true.
And yeah, so I started doing like that instead of buying these things in boxes or pre-made meals or yada 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 that you would think that would probably, but like in my perception, from my observation, common misconception that most people actually have about like buying healthier foods is that they're more expensive, and that is a lie. That is a bold face lie, and I will be the first person to tell you. Farmers market. I go to the farmers market and I buy enough fruits and veggies.
Take yourself to Haymarket.
I buy fruits and veggies for like the whole week, and I spend less than $20.
Hell,
less than
2
$20.
Weeks, honestly. Like
maybe even longer than that.
You know, it really depends on how much you're
buying
buying
that kale, I usually use the kale in my smoothies throughout the week. I might make it in some food or whatever. But in any case, back to what I do. So, like, that's one thing that I do, like, to spend less money nowadays. Like, I go to farmers markets. I spend, like, I mean, it's 2 days a week that are available here in Boston. There's different ones throughout the city, the state, or whatever. You can find your local farmers market.
Literally
Google your local farmers market. And more than likely, you'll find some information.
If you can Google juice about Nikki and Cardi's beef, you can definitely Google this. Your local farmers market. Don't tell me you couldn't find no quinoa.
Right.
Don't tell me you couldn't get no red peppers.
You didn't try. So, you know, at the end of the day, yeah, there's some things that are harder to find in some places than others. Right. I've been lucky to live in a lot of different locations that give me access to good food. So I can experiment with a lot of different like types of food, but really like I don't eat red meat. I definitely don't eat pork. I could not tell you the last time I consumed pork. And for the most part, my diet consists of like fish. I don't really eat chicken. So there's a lot of things that like I've kind of removed out of my diet. But when I do slide back and slack, you might catch me at Wendy's or something like that, or and like several days a week or something. Because like the fries in that, you know,
honestly,
strawberry lemonade is crack. So, but it's not good for you, all that sugar. And I know people always like, oh no, that's not good for you, but it's true. Like, so, you know, I've noticed a difference in my skin and things like that when I do drink an influx of things I shouldn't be drinking or eat an influx of things I know I really shouldn't be eating, I've actually noticed the physical differences in my body when I switch back to like